The warm afternoon sun cast a gentle glow over the school courtyard, filtering through the trees and creating patches of light on the ground. Aiko, Hori, and Natsumi were sitting on their favorite wooden bench, nestled in a quiet corner of campus, enjoying the break between classes.
So, Aiko, what did the principal decide in the end?
Corey leaned forward, a mischievous glint in her eyes.
She let me off with a warning. I was forgiven for the first time.
She sighed, a mix of relief and embarrassment in her voice.
You're always late. Aiko, did you stay up reading manga again?
Natsumi, reclining casually on the bench, chuckled. Aiko's face turned an even brighter shade of pink as she fumbled for words. Just then, a basketball soared through the air toward them with no warning. Corey and Natsumi gasped in unison, frozen in shock. The basketball smacked Aiko on the forehead, and her vision blurred momentarily. She sat back, disoriented, barely catching herself as she dropped onto the bench, blinking away the stars in her vision. Aiko blinked, gradually coming back to her senses. A tall, athletic-looking boy in a basketball jersey sprinted over to them, worry etched across his face. He knelt down, his dark eyes wide with concern.
I'm so sorry. Are you all right? I didn't mean to hit you.
It's you.
Recognition shifted her expression from confusion to frustration.
Why is it that every time I meet you, something terrible happens?
He laughed sheepishly, rubbing the back of his neck.
I guess fate has a strange way of bringing us together. I'm Haruto, by the way, just transferred from another school. And you are?
Aiko folded her arms, still clearly irritated.
Does it even matter what my name is?
Natsumi stepped forward, casting a polite smile his way.
I'm Natsumi. Nice to meet you. These are my friends, Corey and Aiko.
Haruto's face lit up as he nodded to each of them, his gaze lingering on Aiko. He looked at Aiko again, the same apologetic smile on his face.
So, Aiko, right? How about I make it up to you? I could treat you to dinner. Think of it as a peace offering.
Before Aiko could respond, a teammate from the basketball court called out, waving him back. Haruto glanced over his shoulder.
I'd better get back to the game, but I hope you'll consider it, Aiko.
He grinned and waved as he jogged back to his friends.
Catch you all later.
Aiko watched him go, her annoyance fading into a resigned sigh. Corey and Natsumi exchanged amused looks, barely suppressing their laughter. Aiko rolled her eyes, pretending to ignore them, but a small smile tugged at her lips. Maybe fate did have a sense of humor after all.